All right, here, this is the recording for round number 3, as I will share this screen and we will get round number 3 underway. All right, I will start round number 3 off with the Jaguars, and with the 65th pick in this draft, my Jacksonville Jaguars are going to take a reach, but it's a guy I like. It's tight end Tommy Tremble from Notre Dame. Now, yes, he was a backup last year, but we fill a need. We needed to sign a tight end last year. We didn't do it, but we get a guy who we really like in Tommy. So that's our selection with the 65th pick. With the 66th pick, that's the New York Jets. And we're going to go edge rusher again. We did not have a good pass rush at all last season, and it was very frustrating to see. There's my guy, Joe Tryon from Washington. I cannot believe he slipped around 3, but here we are. And this is funny, Westin. Welcome to the draft, Houston Texans. Man.
You had a pick.
Go ahead. You kind of cut off there.
Houston doesn't have a pick until right now?
67 is their first one.
I don't know who the first quarterback that's supposed to go in next year's draft is, but with the number 1 pick of the 2022 NFL draft, my goodness. What are they wide receiver coach from Baltimore and hired him as the head coach? Fall guy.
I know.
We can take
I mean,
right.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with this team. I mean, there's just so many holes with this team. But we'll start out local and take Peyton Turner out of Houston.
Oh, what a good pick. I thought you were going to go him last pick. I like that kid.
I do too. I don't like him more than Joe Tryon, but I think he's a good fit for Houston. All right, Atlanta is on the clock, and finally we're going to see our Darius Washington come off the board. The other safety out of TCU goes to ATL. All right, Cincinnati is now on the clock. Jamar Chase went first, and I want to say, who went second?
I want to say tight end. Nope, not a tight end.
Tackle, Alex Leatherwood.
Yep. I mean, the kid I want, I don't know if he fits there. I'm going to go with Creed Humphrey out of Oklahoma.
All right. Creed Humphrey, strengthen that line some more. I like your 2 picks with Cincy so far. Definitely like them. Eagles and Westin are back on the clock. Jalen Waddle and Zaven Collins were the 2 Eagles picks.
Go ahead, go Kelvin Joseph.
All right, Kelvin Joseph out of Kentucky will go to the Eagles. All right, my Denver Broncos are now on the clock. We did, my Denver Broncos. That's right. We traded up. I'm thinking Buffalo. My bad. We took Cosme and Trey Lance. That's right. Cosme and Trey Lance in the first 2 rounds. Let's see where he is. I'm reaching here. There we go. OHIO. Pete Warner is going to the Broncos with the 71st pick.
That's another linebacker I'm not like upset with. I think he's not the next linebacker There's a guy that I believe should be going a lot higher than he's going to go in this draft this year. And when he's off the board, we'll discuss it.
Interesting.
I
I
think
look
he's
forward to that. All right. Lions are on the clock. That is Westin. They took Devontae Smith and Ronnie Perkins.
whoa, completely misread that. What just happened? All right, I can't pronounce his name, but I'm going to take him. Afitu Melifenwu.
Okay. Yeah.
Melifenwu. Afitu.
Yep. Corner out of Syracuse. Afitu
Yep,
Onwu.
there it is. I mean, I believe they took a corner last year in the first round, right?
It did, and it did not work, unfortunately. Hopefully he can rebound. It is 1 year.
And
it did not work out for Jeff Okudah.
I'm taking I like this kid's measurables and athleticism. He's a good corner too, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes a little bit earlier than this.
Yeah, we'll see. I agree. It'll be interesting. The Panthers are on the clock. That is you again, Westin. Or no, that's me. Excuse me, that's me. I'm Panthers. I'm NFC South. Woo! And with the Panthers, we are going to replace Curtis Samuel and take Amon-Ra St. Brown out of USC. The Washington football team is now. Go ahead.
Oh no, I like him. I was just kind of talking out loud for a second.
Yeah, I like him too. Washington is on the clock. This is the pick you got for Trent Williams.
Yes, sir. And we've taken quarterback. We went surprise in the second round.
Quarterback, running back. Yep, quarterback, running back so far.
Quarterback, running back, and we have another pick in the third, I believe. Correct?
I can scroll down and check. Yes, you do.
All right. Now, right here, I feel like this team can go a lot of different ways. The team can go a lot of different ways. I don't like reaching for players unless there is some sort of outstanding physical measurables to this player. So I'm going to go with Jamar Johnson to fill in next.
All right. The slide ends. I like it.
Yeah, because if there's a hole on the defense right now, linebackers, there's a hole. But with Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio as the coaches, I like value picks at linebacker. I think they can find guys.
Do you think Landon Collins could move inside and play a little more linebacker?
I think he will be playing linebacker this season. I think he's going to be a money backer.
All right. That's why I think because I've heard a lot of that.
I think Cam Curl's the starting strong safety. So that's why I'm not really pressed on linebacker. Holcomb and Collins are going to be the two guys, the two main guys, and Washington with their next pick might pick the guy that I believe goes with them at linebacker. But right there, it's a deep ball safety. It's somebody Cam Curl can play strong. You get to put this kid up top free. He can play, he can cover down in the slot. He can move around. So I like the pick. I think it was a no-brainer for Washington right now.
I like it too. I like it a lot. Dallas Cowboys. You go from your favorite to your least favorite. Are on the clock. Cowboys took Surtain And who else did we get? Pat Freiermuth, tight end from Penn State.
Go ahead and go. Man, it's one or the other right here. I'm going to go with my gut on this one.
Interested to see.
Rashad Weaver, Pittsburgh.
All right. Rashad Weaver out of Pitt. That's a good fit. And I'll play immediately from day one. I like him opposite DeMarcus. They can thrive there.
And they got that Pitt connection with so
yeah.
We'll get another like.
All right, New York Giants are now on the clock. For the Giants, they took Rashawn Slater and Carlos Basham Jr. So Giants are up. That's you again, Westin.
All right. So the Giants. Real quick, what are the positions on the two players already taken? An edge and a tackle, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, here goes nothing. I'm going to take Trey Smith out of Tennessee.
All right. Interesting. I like it. Now, do you think he'll start day one?
I think he'll compete day one.
Because I think he's more of a project. I think he's more of a project. I think he's more of a higher ceiling guy, but I think he's a project that shouldn't start day one.
I think that he goes into camp. If he doesn't, he's a third round pick. If he doesn't start day one, then that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But
New England has forfeited their selection. I think this was due to the Bengals situation, where they had illegal spies with Cincinnati at the Browns-Bengals game in 2019. So New England forfeits their pick. The Chargers are now on the clock. That is me as well. The Chargers, we have taken Micah Parsons and who else did we take? We took Micah Parsons. I want to say we took, there we go, Liam Eichenberg, tackle. And we're going to take my boy here. Shout out Kendrick Green. That's my guy. He will go to the Chargers and likely start day one. I think he's more, by the way, Kendrick Green, big friend of the show here. I do think he's a kind of like a steady presence. He's not a high potential guy in my opinion, but he's a guy I think can compete from day one and start in day one, and you know what you're going to get from him.
He's the one that he was a D lineman, right?
Oh gosh. No. I screwed that up actually. Funny story. I screwed that up. I think you know where I'm gonna embarrass myself. I've originally, for some reason, I watched him on tape too. Thought he was a D lineman for some reason. I said he was a D lineman when I know. I got you mixed up with that. That was my fault. Minnesota on the clock. But shout out Kendrick Green, big friend of the program here. Minnesota on the clock. That's you again, Westin. I want to say they went in round one. What did they do round one? Safety Trayvon Moehrig. And in round two, they didn't have a second-round pick. They did not have a second-round pick. So just Trayvon Moehrig went so far.
I'll go ahead and take a guy that he sounds like he fits Minnesota. Brady Christensen.
Oh yeah, he fits Minnesota. Perfect fit. Love that pick. That's the best pick of the third round, in my opinion. Absolutely love it. Love it. That's awesome. All right. The Raiders are on the clock. This is via Arizona. Back to back for the Raiders. Oakland, we took
Vegas.
Vera Tucker and who else?
You took the safety, the other safety.
That's right, Elijah Molden. Vera Tucker and Elijah Molden went so far. All right, we're going to take Eric Stokes, corner out of Georgia. His slide ends. That's a good fit for him. And with our second pick, we're going to take Levi Onwuzurike, or Onwuzurike. I've never known how to pronounce his name, but a very solid defensive tackle from Washington.
Who knows? Who knows? The kid's making some money, though. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's all that matters. Make more than me, that's for sure. All right. Miami, that's me again on the clock. We've had so many picks. This is where I wish PFF showed us who we took. The one they got fixed next year. So Miami, I took Rousseau,
Najee Harris,
Darisaw, and Barrymore. Okay. So Barrymore, Darisaw, Rousseau, and Najee Harris. Got it. All right. And
they're coming
to take. Where is he? We're scrolling. He's gonna be down. There we go. Nico Collins from Michigan. Get a wide receiver here. Washington is back on the clock.
Why was Nico Collins so far down?
I have no idea. That's a good question. That's a very
Washington on quarterback. Washington is going wide receiver. Free safety.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry, not wide receiver. Quarterback, running back.
Quarterback, running back. Right. Yeah. I should have caught that too.
I think I'm going to go a little shock on this one. I'm going for the shock and all right here.
Oh,
I'm not either. No, I am not either. All right, give me a second. Now you saw we just traded for a guard today, right?
Yep. Derek Flowers. Let's see if PFF updated the picks on that. They did not. So 244 is technically going to or they did. They did update that. Never mind. They did update that. So good on PFF.
Yeah, very, very odd.
Yeah, I know you didn't like it too much.
I don't mind it. He's okay. But I'm gonna go with the real tight end you right here. No, I'm not either. God, man, this is so hard now. Now you got me in a tough spot. Got players. Is it players I like over players that we need? Take top available. It's just this is when having your team goes wrong.
Yeah.
All right, I'm only going to be. Oh, nope, that's definitely not him. I just looked at a guy and said to myself, never mind. You look at what you want to know about him, and then you see that is not who you're looking for.
Yeah.
Man. You don't have any trades that might entice me right now, do you?
Yeah, no. You can trade with your own teams too. Honestly, no. No, I like where my teams are, where they're situated coming up. The board's following where my teams are. I like where my teams are.
I think in real life, the clock's about to expire.
Yeah.
See, I'm just kind of in between, different players.
Actually, I'm gonna do a 1 minute clock. I like your idea. 1 minute clock. Once this hits 0, I don't know, you probably can't see it. There we go. Background can't see it. Here, I'll turn it up so that way. $40.
I'm gonna have this pick in. Don't worry, I got you. Just to me, there's players that we're in the third round.
Correct.
Yeah, there's no one I'm really in love with right here. I'm gonna go ahead, and it might be seen as a bit of a reach. I like the kid. I'm gonna take out of the real tight end Brevin Jordan.
Okay. Interesting. All right, I like it. I like it. So, since you thought of the timer, we're gonna do it how like the NFL actually does it. So, you get we're gonna do it just in case something crazy happens. Um, we're gonna do 5 minutes. It probably won't take that long for each time, but 5 minutes for rounds 3 through 6, and then we'll go down to 4 for round 7. Just
Okay.
NFL. All right, Chicago's on the clock. That is you as well again, Westin.
All right, it won't take nearly as long with them because I don't really care about Chicago. So they've taken Mond. They took Farley, and is that it? Mond and Farley?
They've taken correct. Yep, Mond and Farley.
It's a corner wide or corner quarter. So we'll take. We'll go ahead and take. We got this timer rolling, right?
Yes, sir. A minute has just passed. We got 4 minutes left.
Oh man, I hope I don't need that much
Every
time.
NFL draft, by the way, for people interested, first round, we're doing it just like the NFL. First round, you have 10 minutes to make your pick. Second round, you have 7 minutes to make your pick. Third round, you have 5 minutes. Third through sixth, you have 5 minutes to make your pick. And in round 7, you have 4 minutes to make your pick. We are at 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Oh, I have my pick. I just I'm trying to find him. I lost him. I know who it is. Ben Cleveland.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh my God, I got another pick. All right, so we got Kelvin Joseph off the board here.
And so for the Eagles, Calvin Joseph, Zaven Collins, and Jalen Waddle. As your 5 minutes have begun for this pick.
I'm gonna go with a kid that sat out last year, but might be better than what everybody's saying he is. Tay Gowan.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think he would have improved his stock had he played, but I like him. I think it's a good pick. Double down on corner too, which I like. All right, the Tennessee Titans, that's me, are on the clock. And we are going to select Jalen Darden out of North Texas, a kid I really like and I think can fit that Titan offense. The Jets are on the clock. He is Seattle. And we here at the Jets are going to take Michael Carter out of North Carolina. So that wait ends for him. And he will likely be our feature back. So we're looking forward to Michael Carter with our team. Steelers and Westin are now on the clock.
On center tackle, right?
Pittsburgh went center and tackle. That's correct. They went Dickerson in round 1. I forgot who specifically in round 2. It was Jackson Carman.
All right. I'll go ahead and go with Thomas Graham.
All right. The corner from Oregon is now off the board. And it's a good fit. They have a whole corner with Steven Nelson no longer being there. So I like it. Good pick. Weston, you are back on the clock with the Rams.
When Davis was the first pick?
With Jamin Davis. Yep.
And that's the only pick so far, right?
Correct.
I'm going to try to say this name. Dayo Adeyingbo.
Bang, bang, bang. Perfect. Said it perfectly. It's a good fit, too. I like the fit there as well. Could rush opposite Leonard Floyd potentially. So we'll see. Weston, you're back on the clock with the Cleveland Browns.
I feel like I know exactly who I'm going to take right here. Just want to double check. The wide receivers you mentioned wide receiver earlier. I don't
Depth
know if
wide
you're
receiver. Depth wide receiver.
right, but when I think wide receiver, I'm thinking you have the two guys that are the route runners. Let's get
Right.
somebody to top off of a defense. So I'm gonna go Josh Palmer.
Oh, all right.
The one guy it sounds like you
I was
don't
gonna be
like.
sweating. I like it.
Say
I like it. I watched tape on this kid. He's a good player. I'm really man. Andrew Berry's knocking it out of the park. Weston, you're back on the clock now with Minnesota.
run me through the picks that Minnesota's taken so far.
Yeah, Trayvon Moehrig and Brady Christensen.
Tackle corner or tackle safety.
Correct. Tackle safety.
I feel like this is another kid that's going to fit the mold here. I just don't. Robert Hainsey.
Is that where we're going?
That's where I'm going.
All right. He does fit Minnesota too. I mean, there's a lot. I'll be honest. There's a lot of people that fit Minnesota, but I think he's got the chance. I think Ezra Cleveland might not be long from a job if they play him at tackle. I mean, those two guys might be your two tackles. We'll see. I doubt. I don't know though. I think they're both right tackles. Maybe one can play inside, but we'll see.
That's the thing. Is I know Hainsey can play center.
Right. Right.
He can play right guard.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. They bump Ezra Cleveland out. You're back on the clock again, Weston. The Browns once again. Browns got this pick from the Saints in the Zach Bond trade last season.
All right, let's go. See, when I have these teams to where there's players, I mean, when I have these picks to where it's like a team I actually like, you got that extra a little bit of where are we going with?
Yeah, no doubt. Don't worry, I got the clock running too. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
I'm between two players, so I'm going to pick between one of these players.
Okay.
Because I'm looking for the need at defense secondary, and I think that the kid I want. You know what? We're just gonna pick him. We're just gonna take him right here. Tyson Campbell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's my guy. I was actually thinking about taking him for Buffalo.
I tell you, man, it sounds like you really like this draft from Cleveland's point of view.
So here's the thing. Georgia with Eric Stokes. He's getting the most hype. I thought Tyson Campbell was better than Eric Stokes.
Well, I'm just making sure that them Browns fans are happy, so we can watch our.
Oh, we're happy. We are happy for sure. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. All right, Green Bay. Weston, you're back on the clock again. Green Bay went Terrace Marshall and who they go in round two? Round two, they went Jabril Cox, double LSU.
Well, we might as well keep. No, I'm just kidding. No, LSU guy on this one. I think this is the fit I want to go, but I just want to double check real quick.
Good. 4 minutes.
If this is who I think it is, this is what this is who I think it is. Okay. All right. I don't know if he can play in cold weather, but we're going to find out. His name's Tylan Wallace.
Oh, from Oklahoma State.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Why am I taking 2 wide receivers in the first 3 picks? But, the fans were so mad last year that a wide receiver wasn't taken. We're just going to take 2 of them. Let the best win.
That's fine by me. I like
Devontae Adams, Harris, Marshall, Lazard, and Wallace. And I think Wallace it gives them something different that they don't have out of those 3 receivers because the other 3 are all big guys. He's more of he can play, I think, on the inside. I mean, I know Marshall plays slot too, but I'm thinking that number 4 receiver.
All right. Well, I'm back on the clock with Buffalo, and we're gonna select. We're so thankful he fell to us. I was worried about Tyson Campbell, but I like this guy slightly more than Tyson Campbell. That's who I thought you were gonna go with Cleveland, obviously. Benjamin St. Just from Minnesota. I probably said that wrong too, but he's a good player.
I like him a lot, but I like Campbell a little bit more.
All right. Baltimore, you're back on the clock, Westin, with the Ravens.
Oh, Balmer. Oh, Balmer. All right. The Dirty Birds, the Rat Birds. Who they got so far? We got
Rashad Bateman and Dylan Radunz. Receiver and tackle.
Receiver and tackle. Receiver and tackle. So we are going to be between 2 players right now that I like and that I think can fit the multi-front defense that they have. But I feel like both of these guys fit. Where are we at? There we go. Who do I want out of these 2, though? I think I like the other one. I'm trying to think of Baltimore fit, and Baltimore, they like their D linemen to be a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Cameron Sample.
Okay.
I think he can play. They play that multi-front in Baltimore, so I think he can play up and down the line.
He screams Raven. He screams Raven at you.
Yeah, I think he's as good as any of the guys are.
That's a pick that would scare me as a Browns fan, to be quite honest. It kind of reminds me of the Alex Highsmith pick with when Pittsburgh took him.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a good pick. I like it. Tampa, it's me again. We're back on the clock, and we're gonna let me see what I did so far.
Safety,
Laurie, and safety. Andre Cisco. It's time to beef up that D line, and we're gonna take Tommy.
Whoa. Breaking news! Breaking news! Before you tell the pick, breaking news! Little man Lowry has officially been born. So congratulations, Blaine. And congratulations, Jen.
That's awesome.
Big news.
Looking at the pictures right now, that's awesome. Wow.
I hope that didn't throw your pick off. Who did you pick?
No, my pick could get thrown off for that. Don't worry.
Tommy Tongue, however you pronounce it.
Tommy Togiai, Tampa Bay, D tackle from Ohio State. I think he's just a solid guy that can beef up the middle. But congratulations to Blaine for sure on a very cute baby that he got. It's now gotta be an incredible moment for them. All right, Patriots. We're back on the clock. Who do we take? Owusu Karamoa. And who else? And Kyle Trask. That's right. We're now in the compensatory picks, by the way, for round 3. And we're going to select Kate Johnson out of South Dakota State. New England. Chargers are on the clock now. And the Chargers, we're going to select Khalil Herbert out of West. What am I saying? Out of Virginia Tech. Change of pace back. I think he complements Austin Eckler very well. The Saints are on the clock. That is me as well. What did I do with New Orleans? I did Davis Mills and Greg Newsome. All righty, Davis Mills and Greg Newsome were first. We're going to take Baron Browning out of the Ohio State University. All right, Westin, you are now on the clock with the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have gone Surtain, tight end Freiermuth, and edge rusher and Rashad Weaver.
Oh man, you took 2 guys though that I could have seen right here with Dallas, so I'm gonna go ahead because it seems like there's a run right now on linebackers. I'm gonna take Monty Rice.
Okay, I like it.
You know, with Lee retiring, I feel like they got to fill that. They got to get that need filled somehow.
Agree. I think he can be good. Learn from Van Der Esch too, so I like that pick a lot. Titans and me are on the clock. What did I do for the Titans? We went. Who did we go? Walker Little.
Arden.
Sante Samuel Jr. So we went, and Jalen Darden from North Texas. So we went receiver, tackle, corner. And we're going to go edge rusher here. And where is he? Might be deep, but we need to find him because he's a guy I like. There he is. You can tell I love my Buckeyes. Jonathan Cooper going to Tennessee. Play for Mike Vrabel. Detroit Lions are back on the clock. That's you, Westin. The Lions went Devontae Smith, Ronnie Perkins, and Ifitu Melifonwu. Oh man, I'm about to just say positions from now on. Wide receiver, edge, and corner. Ay.
Wide receiver, edge, corner. Please tell me if there's a trade. I see something. What round are we in? We're in the 3rd, right?
Yep. Round 3 compensatory picks.
Okay. We went wide receiver. Wide receiver, edge, corner, correct?
Correct. Three minutes and 25 seconds left.
Oh. You know what? We're going to go ahead and take Marvin Wilson.
Damn. I want him for New Orleans. Good pick. Good pick.
I think he fit them.
Oh yeah, he'd start. He'd start from day one in Detroit, in my opinion. Niners are on the clock. That's you again, Weston. Niners went quarterback, Justin Fields, and they also went receiver and Rondell Moore.
Only 2 picks so far. Wow.
Yep.
I think sometimes the hardest thing is to find a fit.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things where does the guy fit? Is it a reach? You know, some of the most important parts of drafting for a team is it might be a better player necessarily, but you just see that they cannot think of who their strong safety is. Well, we're into the point anyway to where it's if you don't get him for starting, he's going to play special teams. Divine
Right.
Diablo.
I'm sorry?
Divine Diablo.
Okay. Yeah. From Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Divine Diablo. Is that who we're going with?
Yep, that's who we're going with. I
All
like my
righty.
comfort.
Solid pick. Rams and you again, Weston, are on the clock. Rams took Jamin Moore in round one, or Jamin Davis, excuse me, in round 2, and they took Dio Adeniagbo. Goodness, like sure I butchered that one. Due out of Vanderbilt in round 3. So they went linebacker and edge.
I feel like so far I've gotten 2 more freaks of nature than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Paulson Adebo.
Okay. Good pick.
Stay in California.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm surprised you took him that early. I had him
Man,
as around 5, but
his average draft position was
surprised. Looks
kind
like
of early.
PFF is surprised too. My goodness.
Well, no, his average draft position was 103.
On PFF?
Yeah.
Maybe I missed them.
We got
Pulse?
Palmer.
Hold on. How do you spell it again? PA. Oh, there we go. He's 126 on mine.
Yeah, but look at what his ADP is.
ADP. Yeah. My fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so apparently, even though his ranking's high, I mean his ranking's lower than what he was drafted. He's
Yeah.
viewed to
That's
be picked around
interesting.
that pick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been basing.
I
My
would have
picks
had
on.
him like late. I'll be honest. This is one I don't like too much. I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with this film. So, but Hey,
I like his size.
I've been wrong before.
I like his size to fit LA.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm not an LA guy, but I'm knocking the ones out of the park that matter. Washington, Cleveland, all right. Or the Baltimore.
Yep, you got Baltimore next, and they went receiver, tackle, and
Edge.
rusher.
Receiver, tackle, edge. Oh, sleeper pick right here. Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh, okay.
No, that was a weird pick, wasn't it?
No, it's not. I don't think it's a weird pick at all. I think he fits with them. He actually reminds me a lot of Gus Edwards. I think he's going to play. I mean, it fits the offense for sure. It's just a question of how many backs are they going to play.
I mean, they got. Let's see. They have
Dobbins, Gus Edwards, Justice Hill,
Lamar Jackson. They got themselves a few running backs.
Oh man! All right, and to close out. Go ahead.
I don't think they have a guy like Gainwell. I think he's a lot like how I took Williams earlier for Washington. More of like that game breaker type.
Yeah.
I think Gainwell breaks game, and if he's anything like Gibson, he's a game breaker. So I like the pick.
And to close out the third round, we at the Saints are gonna take Osa Odighizuwa out of UCLA. So this is the end of the round 3 mock draft. We will do a new recording for round number 4.